Hey guys, welcome to the weekly update. It's 2024. Who's ready
2024.
for 2024? This is Shauna Skinner. I'm Jordan Silvester.
Hi.
We're coming to you somewhat live.
Live-ish.
Live-ish.
Yep.
Here in 2024. First things first. What is exciting you for this year? What is the coolest thing you have coming up? I think that we have a huge opportunity to, grow together. We'd love to know what you're up to, what you're doing. And if you want to be on this show, feel free to reach out. We are going to be having lots of opportunity to have some special guests. I know we still haven't done it yet. We will be. So please reach out.
We need guests.
Yeah. It can't just be me.
It can't just be us talking.
It can. People seem to like it, though.
Speaking of talking, how's the New Year's resolution going?
Don't ask my wife.
Okay. So you're not
Or
talking
anyone else.
less? No.
Are you apologizing less?
Probably not. Let's just be honest.
Are you just saying,
so we've already broken.
Being,
Yes, I'm very sorry for not keeping my non-apologetic.
But have you kept any of your resolutions still?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
So there are some, not all.
Yeah.
Usually it's easier to keep your own than it is to keep ones that are made for you.
Yeah, that's true. This is true. Like you would never resolve to stop talking or to talk less.
It doesn't seem profitable.
No. No.
I might want to listen more.
Oh, that's also a good one.
Not necessarily talk less, though.
So who has blown through their New Year's resolution already? Like, let us know, because we're pretty sure most people have, right?
That's okay.
Yeah. So I did some research. I researched how to keep your resolution or your goals, like how to set goals and stick to them.
Okay.
So this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to start with small goals, right? Make them attainable. You've seen that meme with the huge staircase, right? Like you don't get to the top right away. You got to do one step at a time. So start with small goals so that you stay motivated and stay excited, right? You have to make it measurable because you have to be able to tell whether you're meeting your goal or not, right? You have to make it realistic.
Otherwise known as attainable.
Yes, attainable. Some of us like to create huge, lofty goals, and that's okay too.
As long as they're attainable.
But you have to be able to have some attainable goals. You have to make a plan, because you can have a goal, but if you don't have a plan to get there, right? A goal is no good. And have an accountability partner.
Yes.
That's something that we're learning, right? In this business is to be able to have people around us that hold us accountable to the goals that we've set.
Yeah, I don't do well. I have people that talk to me all the time about all the things I'm supposed to be doing and still sometimes not doing, but at least they then get done at some point.
Right.
Before they would just never get done, and then hopefully one day I'd just dump the receipts out or wander into a gym somewhere.
I think that's one of the reasons I'm hired too, right? Is to break down your goals, help you break down your goals, and then make sure you stick to them.
Yep.
So now Jordan has a list. He has a task list that I like. When I started the job, it was interesting. You had to tell me what to do.
Correct.
But now I tell you what to do, which
that was the whole point.
Exactly where I want to be. So,
How's that going, though? Is it really where you want to be, where you have to be trying to tell me what to do, and then I am supposed to be listening, and you have to make sure that happens?
But at this point, you're listening still. So maybe the novelty hasn't worn off yet, right? So maybe at some point it will, but for now it's working. Yes. So we're figuring out the groove here, right? So, okay. So what are we talking about today as far as real estate?
So one of the big things people want to, if you're starting out at the beginning of the year, a lot of times people have projects in mind. They were thinking about, okay, what am I going to do? We're in the spring. Am I going to put a pool in? Am I wanting to paint? Am I wanting to do something? Because you're basically in the wintertime, we all hibernate in our homes. And then we kind of start to realize things about our homes that we maybe didn't notice in the summer.
True.
You're like, oh, this or that. And so again, if you have any questions about planning any of the renovations, you're thinking about a pool, you're thinking about possibly a move, any of those ideas, then reach out to us. You can go to jordansylvester.com. We do have some people who can help you with stuff. You can see some of our resources there. Again, when you're thinking about the costs, we can help you create a plan again. So if you look at the goal, it's like, What is the plan? How are we going to make
Right.
it feasible, financial? What is realistic? How much money do we really have to spend?
Yeah, because building
Right?
costs aren't what they used to be, but they're also not as bad as they were.
Yes,
like
a
they
2x4
were
is
really
$6
bad.
and not 12,
exactly.
but it used to be 3.
Exactly.
I miss the
yeah.
days of $3
So it's
2x4s.
double, not triple, at least.
Well, that was
Yeah.
the math is different. It's 4 times.
Oh, I'm not mathing today. My math is not mathing. That's okay.
Math is not
I'm not
mathing.
a teacher anymore. I don't have to. I don't have to do math. So, but I have a question. So,
Yes.
if people wanted to sell their home and they're
Yes.
thinking about things that would bring value to their home, where should they put the money? Like kitchen?
So if you're just asking me specifically, I'll always say this: if your home has renovations already, so if you've done a kitchen, I recommend finishing the bath. If you haven't done the bath yet, if you haven't touched it at all, I would recommend that you first have a professional out to actually give you some advice. But most of the time, it's finish up the DIY projects. It's all the things that you've been doing. You want to tidy those up, and then there might be a few things that you can spend a few $1,000s to make tens of thousands of dollars sometimes. So
Right.
spend $3,000, make 15. Seems like a good trade-off, but you need professionals in your life who are going to advise you around those things. So again,
Like who? Like
you
who
know,
could we
your local
look at?
realtors.
Your local realtor.
they usually have a pretty good
Oh,
idea of what's
yeah.
selling in the market, what the
They
new
really do.
styles are, what helps you get the maximum.
Where
And
to
again,
put the money?
Yeah. Like the hard part is
Where to
you're
save the
not
money.
likely going to stay living there, so you'd want to renovate to what the market will bear the
Right.
most money, even
Yeah.
if it is what you prefer. I prefer a country style home. I like the more comfort home. But if you look at what Pinterest does, and they say Pinterest the home,
I love
it really
Pinterest.
does sell better. So again, there's all these ideas, guys. For all the confusion that's out there, we try to make a simple plan, bring
Yeah.
you from square one to the end, and get you guys to the result you're looking for with the best advice. And here's the thing, it's still your home, so you don't have to listen, and it's okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Well, that's good advice. Thank you for sharing that with us today.
There
So,
you go.
welcome to 2024, everybody. Hope you're having a great year so far.
We're
Make
here
it
to
a
serve
good
you.
one. We are here to serve you.
a
We're going to
great day,
make it a
guys.
good one. Bye.